What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Last video I left off on showing you guys the B5 that I picked up, the B5 A4. Since then, it's been about 3 weeks since that happened, or I had the flat tire, stuff like that, the blowout I should say. Since then, new tires. I've been daily driving the car quite a bit. The BMW is now gone, so shocker, now I'm stuck daily driving the B5, not the original plan, but is the plan currently for now until I pick up something else. If you have any suggestions on what I should pick up, drop them down below in the comments. But for now, we got a big problem. So let's dive in. Alright, so I'll lay down here. Don't mind the wind, it's pretty windy. That's why I'm in the garage. But back here behind the rear seat on the passenger side of the car, ooh, something blew in my eye, is the fuel tank and the fuel pump. So I bought this car knowing that it had a Walbro 450 in it. I just didn't know that it was going to have the problems that it's having currently. Now, I'm going to show you what those problems are. But let me preface this. A Walbro 450 is already overkill for the 1.8T unless you're making like 500 plus wheel, which most 1.8T's owners don't make anywhere near that. So I don't know why it's a 450 in this car instead of an AEM 340, but here we are. So I'm going to show you the problem that I discovered. Alright, so for this, you only need a handful of tools.
No, are you need me? I'm inside.
Okay. Alright, for this, you only need a handful of tools. All hand tools, so it makes pretty easy. So this is just a Phillips screwdriver. There's 3 bolts. We got 3 screws. I've already been in here, obviously, to diagnose this problem. So I'm going to just set that to the side. Now, you're going to have 2 fuel lines, the feed and return. Then you should have a plug here. Now, this is where the problem starts, I should say, as in the he kind of like botched, the previous owner kind of botched the plug here from the harness. As you can see, it's just like 4 wires. Now, I know where these go, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna just tuck them away, kind of over here, out of the way. I'm going to take a flathead screwdriver and undo these hose clamps all the way, super loose. Boom. Boom, super loose, so they go over that little nipple. And then you just give these a slight tug. Oh. On there, tight as hell. Alright. There'll be a little bit of gas that comes out. It's not a lot. It's not pressurized or anything. Jeez, this one's like on there. I'm going to use a pick and just kind of wiggle it out without puncturing the hose. There we go. Alright, it's pretty much impossible to mix these up because they are like so like in place. Now you can put something around this one. Let me just grab a rag. Just wipe this up. Not a big deal. It's gonna stop leaking in a second. There it goes. Now I'm just gonna push these out of the way so I can get this piece off. Now, there is a tool for it, but you don't need it. If you have just like a pry bar or a screwdriver, just hit it. And boom. Off it comes. So there you go. Now, you just pull up on this, and there goes problem number 1 for us. Boom. So I'm gonna just leave it there, and then I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm looking at. Alright, so this is the fuel pump, and then as you can see right there, that is not good. That is a fire waiting to happen, you know, or a meltdown. So I'm going to address that, and I'll show you how I'm going to fix that. And that brings me to this part by PJ Spec Wiring from PJ Kennedy on the Facebook forums. He usually makes these parts for S4s, but since I'm running a Walbro 450, this should work perfectly fine. It's basically a jumper harness for that part that was burned or starting to burn. So let me open this bad boy up. Alright, so up here, this brown piece disconnects, right? Now, I don't think it was originally brown, seeing that PJ's is clear. Then this one is down here. Pull. Boom. So this is the old one. You see that it was spliced into, burnt. See? And then this is the new piece. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm gonna just pop that bad boy in. Trying to not drop it in the tank. Is it fully seated? I think so. This would be way easier if you pulled the full assembly out. For some reason, mine is like stuck in there. But boom, and then right here at the top, as y'all see right there, this plug goes right in. Like that, and voila, it is in there. No problemo. Alright, before I close it up, I want to show you guys. You see how the plug is like spliced all weird? Okay, this is how you don't this is how not to wire a Walbro 450. Let me show you here kind of how it was wired. So this really literally just sits under the seat, spliced into the harness right there, goes in there. Then these two wires go up and over, as you saw. Right? That is not how you do it. So PJ Kennedy also makes a hardwire kit for the Marlboro 450 for the S4, but I'm going to use it for my A4 here since I already have a Marlboro 450. There's no point in me downsizing. I might as well just keep it in there since it's working perfectly fine. It's just not wired properly. That's why it was, you know, spliced and shorted out and all this other stuff. And I just want to get rid of the hazards of driving this thing because eventually this will be a drift car. So, yeehaw. So, well, that's it for today's video. I got a whole bunch of parts coming on the way. Basic maintenance, pretty much. I'm going to start with basic maintenance and then go to modifications and stuff. But first, I got to make sure the car is running 100% and is totally safe to drive now that I'm discovering a few gremlins here and there. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Before you go, I forgot to mention that I'm going to put a link in the description for you guys, either linking his products or linking his Facebook page. I think he has a website by now, so I'm going to link whatever he has going on. And there's the Amazon guy. But if you guys have a B5 A4, you want to run a Marlboro 450, or you want to, you know, hardwire it in, or if you want to run 2OT coil packs on your S4, you can do that too. He has the adapters for you guys. So, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. More parts to come.